Hello, and welcome back to Mindful Movement with Lex. I'm so glad you're here today. This class is all about giving your spine a little extra care through gentle movement, breath, and mindful stretching. Whether your body feels tight, tired, or simply in need of a reset, I invite you to move in a way that feels supportive for you. There's no need to force or perfect anything today. Just listen to your body, stay curious, and allow yourself to settle into the practice one breath at a time. Whenever you're ready, let's begin. Meet me in a comfortable seat. If crisscross doesn't feel supportive, you're welcome to sit on your shins or with your legs extended. Option to place a block or pillow under your sits bones or knees for support. Gaze softly towards the top of your mat or close your eyes. Ground your body into your space, noticing where you make contact with your mat. Allow each of those spots to grow heavier and heavier. Observe if there's tension elsewhere in your body. Wiggle, roll, or shake any of those tense areas to help them relax. Now shift your focus to your breath. Notice where you feel it the most in your body, like your head, heart, or belly. If you haven't already, begin to breathe in through your nose and out through your nose or mouth. Even out your breath, finding a symmetrical inhale and exhale, just like two halves of a circle. Each inhale and exhale leading into the next cycle of breath with little to no pause in between. When you feel ready, blink your eyes open and slowly move your body. Wiggle your fingers and toes. Roll your wrists. Nod your chin to each shoulder. Or take a long body stretch. Sit up tall. Feel your head stack over your heart and your heart stack over your hips. As you inhale, pull your shoulders up to your ears. As you exhale, let them release down your spine. Inhale, squeeze your shoulders up. Exhale, draw them down. One more time. Inhale up and exhale down. Now pedal your shoulders back one after the other and feel your shoulder blades begin to loosen. Return to stillness with your shoulders drawn down and back. Connect your right fingertips to the ground and find a small bend in your elbow. Reach your left hand up to the sky and reground your left sits bone like an anchor. On your next inhale, reach up a bit higher and exhale into a side body stretch. Slightly tuck your chin to protect your neck. Feel the left side of your body lengthen. Take one more round of breath and slowly unwind to center. Notice your core muscles engage as you rise up. Ground your left fingertips, creating a tent with your hand, and find a small bend in your elbow. Reach your right hand up to the sky and drop your right sits bones back into the mat. On your next inhale, reach up a bit higher and exhale into a side body stretch. This side might feel a bit different than the first, so be sure to listen to your body's cues. Allow your right side to lengthen as you take each breath. Stay for one more round and feel your core as you return to center. Give your shoulders a few good rolls to release. Extend your legs in front of you and shake them out or roll your ankles. Now come back to a crisscross and roll forward to tabletop. Place your hands under your shoulders and spread your fingers wide. Stack your knees hip distance and untuck your toes. If you feel any knee or wrist pain, double up your mat or use a folded towel for support. Gaze in between your hands and feel your spine lengthen from your tailbone to the crown of your head. Inhale, cow. Drop your belly and allow your tailbone and heart to tip up. Pause for a few rounds of breath. And notice if there's any tension in your shoulders. Exhale, cat. Press the ground away. Lead with your spine to round your back and feel your belly slightly crunch. Let your tailbone and head drape heavy. Pause here for a few rounds of breath. Option to sync your breath and movement. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Let's play around for about 6 rounds of breath. Feel free to add in some hip wiggles or wrist stretches. We're about halfway if you need to even anything out. Make your way back to tabletop and let's set up for child's pose. Option to grab your blocks or pillow to support your chest or forehead. Firmly plant your hands at the top of your mat about shoulder distance. Widen your knees a few inches and bring your big toes to touch. Take an inhale in, and as you exhale, slowly sink your hips back. As you settle in, notice the sensations in your hips and low back. If you feel any pain or becomes difficult to breathe, soften out of your depth or try adding a prop under your chest and forehead. Each inhale, feel your shoulders expand. And each exhale, feel your hips sink closer to your heels. Option to stay in stillness or find a side stretch by walking your hand right. Ground your left shoulder and hip back to feel a deeper stretch. Inhale in through your left ribs and exhale slowly. Walk your hands through center and pause for a breath. Now walk your hands left to feel a stretch through your right side. Notice how grounding your right shoulder and hip affects your side body. Stay for one more round of breath and return to center. Option to rock your forehead left and right or tap your fingers into the mat. When you feel ready, press into your fingers. Slowly lift your head and return to tabletop. Find any counter movement or stretches that feel good, like wiggling your hips or extending each leg to the back of your mat. From tabletop, sweep your feet to the front of the mat and extend your legs. Grab onto your block or pillow and slowly roll down to your spine. Place your props off to the left and extend your arms and legs out to your sides. Take a few rounds of breath, feeling the mat support your body. We'll set up for our last shape, a modified supine twist. To prepare, plant your palms on either side and slowly slide your feet in towards your body. Gently rock your hips left and right. Option to find a full windshield wiper, letting your knees drop all the way to each side. After a few rounds, replant your feet and slide your hips a few inches right. Then let both knees fall left. Option to place a block under your bottom knee or in between your knees for support. Allow your shoulders and head to stay rooted into your mat. Option to place your hands on your side body or extend them out for a chest stretch. Let's stay for about 5 rounds of breath. Begin to unwind your twist, taking a few more windshield wipers before moving to the other side. Replant your feet and slide your hips left. Then let your knees fall right. Place a block or pillow under your bottom knee or in between your knees for support. Maybe you explore a different upper body variation. As we find stillness, you might focus on your breath or the feeling of the twist. Begin to unwind your twist, taking a few more windshield wipers or any other movements before we set up for a rest. Maybe hug one or both knees into your chest or take a happy baby. When you feel content, extend your arms and legs out, taking up as much space as possible. Feel your body melt into your mat and your breath remain steady. Option to close your eyes or find a soft gaze above. We'll rest here for a few minutes and I'll guide us out soon. Begin to bring your awareness back to your space. Notice your body, reconnect to your breath. As you're ready, find small movements to gently wake up. Wiggle your fingers and toes or squeeze them in and release. Roll your wrists and ankles. Knock your chin left and right, or even take a long body stretch. Place your hands at your side or connect them to your ribs. Acknowledge the effort you put in and take one more round of breath. Deep inhale in, steady exhale, let it go. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed this spine focused class, and I can't wait to move with you again soon.